Welcome back. We're joined now by Dr. Pippin from UT Health East Texas. Thank you so much for joining me here today.
Happy to be here.
So June is actually Men's Health Month. So what should men know about their health? What should they look for?
Well, most men are at increased risk of the problems that actually lead to death later in life. Men don't live as long as women, so we want to get the word out early, like when you're 20s and 30s, to prevent those diseases. And so we're looking at blood pressure, at weight, we're looking at tobacco use and alcohol use, and just want to get that stuff out of the way fast.
So why is it important to raise awareness about men's health during the summer, just at all?
Well, any time would be a good time, but Men's Health Month is just the time that a bunch of people decided it's time to get the word out. And so we want to get the word out for men's health so they get in for preventive visits, because I think most men reject the concept of an annual exam. If there's no problem, why fix it? And I just want to tell people there could be a problem. You don't know yet. Get checked early.
Absolutely. So about how often should men be getting checked up and coming into the doctor's office?
Yeah, if you're young and healthy, probably once a year. Annual exam, just like everybody else. Once you identify some problems, high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity, your doctor would recommend more frequent visits.
What are some things you can do to stay healthy?
Eat right, exercise, don't smoke, limit your alcohol intake.
Really tough question there.
Common sense stuff,
right.
But I think you'll find that most people aren't actually motivated. They're lying to themselves. And so when you get into a doctor and get someone who knows a lot and knows you and has seen you every year and can build an argument for you're going to have diabetes in 10 years, you're going to have a heart attack in 20 years, maybe that could kind of change the tide and prevent those things from happening.
For sure. So what age should you start being aware of, these blood pressure diseases, any of these specific ones you've been mentioning?
Pretty much age 18, but I think it's important if you're 30 and haven't been into a doctor in the past 5 years, it's time. It's start to get your blood pressure checked.
So with you working here in East Texas, are there any specific diseases you see in men in our area?
Heart attack, COPD, high blood pressure, stroke, diabetes, overweight, obesity. I mean, East Texas is about as bad as anywhere in America, and it's probably in the top 2 of regions for bad disease in Texas, and so it's common.
So how can we fix that?
Get in early, talk to a doctor about how to keep the weight under control, how to get off the cigarettes, and then what's the right diet, what's that right exercise routine. If you're really not getting advice from a doctor about that, it's likely you're not doing it right.
For sure. So if people are interested in coming in to get checked out by you or somebody with UT Health East Texas, or have any questions for you, where can they find more information?
They just call the number or go to the UT Health East Texas. I just Google it.
Just
UT
Google
Health
it.
East Texas.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you so much, Dr. Pippin, for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Our pleasure.